survivor. I'm a survivor, survivor. Who will be the ultimate survivor? Let's find out when you spend a day in our shoes. All you creators, our sanctuary's waiting. Who will win the title? Well, it could be you. Survivor, survivor. I'm a survivor.
Ow. Ah. Well, that ruined my charade.
I'm sorry, you told me to turn off.
Thank you. Hey, everybody, folks, Lester here. And boy, did Jamie just walk by at the most inopportune time, and she didn't even double take. She didn't even like, what are you doing? I thought she would at least wonder what I'm up to and why I am wearing a mask. Well, if you don't already know, it's because you don't watch enough videos. Guys, I'm not choking the kitty. My fingers are open like that. This is the way I hold babies. Now, some babies like to be held this way. Most babies do. It does look like I'm choking this kitty cat, but I'm not. It's resting its head between my fingers here. They're not squeezing. I don't have it in a scissor lock. But this is our little tiger stripe kitty, and no one seems to have an interest in this kitty cat for some reason. We're getting a lot of people inquiring about the tuxedo kitties, the little Black Panther cat who's all black, but no one, not a person, has asked about this one over here, and that makes me so sad. But I always say that don't worry, if any cat or dog is unable to be rehomed, then I will for sure find a way to keep it ourselves if we can. And we always have room for barn kitties. Anyway, I am outside today. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. And we're so blessed that we had gotten some rain this week. Boy, we were pushing our limits over at I'm a Survivor. Oh, no. Guys, I have little goats coming to join me. I can hear them. But, oh, my gosh. Poor Jamie's having to wrangle goats. And let me put this kitty down. Okay, so where were we? Happy Friday, first of all. Happy Friday to you all. I'm very blessed to have you guys joining me. This shirt is kind of bunching up around my neck. That's why I keep trying to adjust it. Brand new shirt. Just got it yesterday. Boom. And this was a gift from Louisiana Michael Myers. I see we got visitors, huh? Jamie's having to walk the little goats to where they belong. The problem with these little goats is that we're trying to help them adjust to being big goats.
Sorry, didn't mean for the interruption. Let's go. Come on.
But all they want to remain little, and that little goats live wherever they want to live. They do whatever they want to do. They don't want to be in the pasture because it's boring out there. They don't mind going to the pasture for a little bit. Hi, buddy. Hi, mister. Hello. You can't turn the live off. Everyone thinks you're such a handsome little fella. But that handsome little fella needs to go back to the yard. You see Carl over there. Carl and Tat there in the corner, along with all the real goats, are wondering why the little ones keep getting out. The problem is they can climb through. They're so small they can find themselves through the fences or under the gates. I'm going to take a minute and read some comments while Jamie is doing her video. She's working.
I'm really trying not. I wasn't going to make a video. It's a shit show. It's not
Oh,
a show.
Lord. Baby, that drink is not for you. You are not going to have my glasses or my drink. No, ma'am. I do have a box cutter as well. I'm moving out of your way. Sweetie, please. Baby, you got to start learning to be another. Baby, do not step on my computer. I don't think they're following you. I'm sorry. You work and you try to plan a live. I'm so blessed. We have 4,800 people watching right now on all of our combined platforms, and you want to make a good impression. You know, I don't know exactly if y'all just ran across the live random, if you look forward to this part of your week, and so you're here to see what's going to happen. You want to hear about the latest videos or whatever's going on, and if you just can't seem to get started because of nothing ever goes. Everyone knows that nothing ever goes according to plan. Isn't that called Murphy's Law? If something can go wrong, it will. And so there's a lot of Murphy Law that happens around here. This may be the definition of Murphy's Law. If you ever had you needed an image or a video to go with Murphy's Law, just put the link to I'm a Survivor Sanctuary or to Longhorn Lester's. And either way, you will truly see Murphy's Law in action. But thank you all for joining. I'm very blessed. I'm very undeserving of all the love and the attention and the time that you spend with us. And it has been such a adventurous and eventful week. And guys, we're just getting started. We have another week coming up that's going to include our prom. Yes, the I'm a Survivor prom. And that's going to be a fiasco. I can tell you already. I'm pretty sure that all of the ladies on Morrow Hill and Living Off the Hill, Tina, have all got their dresses. I saw Megan went and got hers. And so she looks lovely, the one she picked out. Not the one I would have picked out, but Megan didn't care she didn't ask me for my opinion or my advice. No one actually asked me. No one asked me for my opinions or my advice on picking out their prom dresses. And so it is what it is. And so I'm not going to take their opinions on picking out my outfits either. I have some ideas. I've got some things gathered up, and I am going to change costumes throughout the night. My ultimate goal is to try to earn my way to becoming prom king. I am really working it hard. I'm working every angle. I am trying to talk to every creator, making sure that everyone who can cast a vote, cast it in the right direction. I am deserving of this. And so if you have any 2 cents worth that you can include on their pages, please, I'm asking for your votes. I will do anything to be prom king. That might be the biggest honor of my life. Besides having you all joining me right here today, yes, the greatest honor is that I could be nominated and voted for the prom king. I don't really know who else is more deserving. I'm trying to think here of who might be more deserving. Now, there might be a lot of deserving prom queens. And remember, prom king and prom king do not have to be a partnership. So what I'm afraid of is everyone's going to vote for Jamie because she's like the hostess with the mostest. And you know how women all have that code. And I don't want that code. I want that code to just be excluded this time. And I just hope that they will vote me to be in prom king. I've never had that kind of an honor. And I think it would be amazing to stand there at the head of the banquet hall, which is just our shop, right next to the DJ booth. Because yes, Lester did hire a DJ. I hired a DJ. And what I have to do now, I'm not picking on Jamie. No, don't start all that mess. Ain't no one picking on Jamie. What I'm saying is, just because Jamie might be prom queen doesn't automatically mean that I'm the prom king. It could be Jamie with anybody because it's a vote. You will. It's like in Survivor. You will walk over to the podium and you will cast your vote for prom king and prom queen. And so you're casting 2 votes, one for the king, one for the queen, and they do not have to have been there together. So it doesn't have to be Jake and Lissa, Ellie and Megan, Gigi and Pawpaw. It could very well be Gigi and Uncle Dan, Kim and Shirtless Jake. That's the way it works, y'all. That's the way it works at a real prom and at real homecoming. So, why are y'all voting for anyone besides me? Thank you, Karen Glenn. Karen Glenn is the only one that says, I'm voting for you, Lester. Now, I don't know if we're going to put it up to a vote on here or not. That wouldn't be a bad idea, or that may be the worst idea ever, because that girl code is something, y'all. Girl code is something. Hold on a minute. Someone wrote me a piece of a chapter book over here. Diana says, I love the live. I'm home and disabled with chronic pain in my spine. I've had 4 back surgeries, 2 neck surgeries, both knees been replaced, and now I'm dealing with another bulging disc in the upper back. I found y'all on a reel right before the last horrible back surgery in December of 2020 during the COVID. So I follow all on Morrow Hill on and off for now. So on and off, I'm certain is because of all of the procedures that she's having to go through. Ma'am, I tell you what, I don't know how you feel. I don't know how that would feel. But what I do know is I've dealt with a little bit of pain, minor pain. But, Jamie deals with neck pain. I deal with shoulder and knee pains. Actually, all my joints hurt all the time. But wait, oh no. So Nikki says that they want to vote for the best dressed guy and girl. Now that's no fair, Nikki. That's no fair. I'm gonna tell you why that's no fair. Because I'm fat, and people don't normally vote for overweight folks. You already know this. Look at any magazine, and you're going to find people who are always in great shape, and those are always going to win. So whoever shows up in the best shape is probably going to win. And I would say the guy with the best shape has to be my nephew Dustin. That's Tina's oldest son. Dusty is in amazing shape. That kid doesn't even have to work out. Jake is in horrible shape. Jake used to be in great shape until he met Lissa, and now Jake's in horrible shape. Why do you think Jake is no longer shirtless Jake? Yes, Jake is in horrible shape. He used to be in great shape and no longer. And Jake's in just as bad a shape as I am. No, I'm not saying that. No, don't, baby. I need help here. I put my foot in my mouth again. Somebody wanted to vote for best dressed, and I'm like, we ain't doing that because they're only going to vote for the best shape of person, and I'm in horrible shape. So whatever outfit I wear, I'm not going to wear it the same way that other people would wear it. What?
Maybe you would get miscongeniality.
Miscongeniality. What does that even mean? I don't even know where you're going with that one.
You don't know about that?
I don't know about miscongeniality. I'm sorry. I can't help you on that one. Oh my gosh, they're right. Brienne's husband, Laramie. Laramie would win. Laramie would win for sure. Guys, Laramie is just so he's been out of the military for a while, but Laramie's head is still militant. And so he is conditioned to waking up and pumping iron. And all throughout the day, Laramie is just pumping and pumping and pumping. And Laramie will find a workout in anything and everything. Laramie can be playing Xbox and getting a leg workout, working his legs or working his calves. Laramie is a monster. So yes, we cannot do a vote for that, y'all, because there's no chance in heck that I have to win. Baby, you got to stop. Jamie is bringing me packages that are for me. Y'all are too sweet. But look, I says I'll open a couple of gifts and goodies because
he has to. You make him open all the gifts and goodies because they just keep piling up.
I'm trying, Jamie. I'm working.
And this is like 3 weeks, babe. It's time.
Okay, so
There'll be something here for prom.
Okay, well, if that's the case, I probably should open some gifts and goodies. And I know that I'm not fat, but you've never seen me shirtless either. So you can hide a lot, y'all. You can hide a lot with a hoodie or a head.
Not fat.
Jamie?
You're not fat.
Listen,
you have a dad bod.
You're blowing it out of proportion. We don't call it a dad bod. It's a father figure. I have a father figure. But no. So we're not going to open it up to best dressed because there's going to be some folks who are going to wear them dresses and wear them suits or whatever they're going to wear, and they're going to look a whole lot better than this guy over here. So we're not going to do that. But we're going to try to find a different criteria. I don't know what the criteria can be that guarantees me victory, but that's what we're shooting for. I really want this homecoming prom. I really want. Someone says round is a shape, Lester. Round is a shape. Yes. Someone says I've only come for farm updates. That's like the lady who kept messaging or commenting on my video from yesterday or this morning on Facebook when we did the fun Halloween video. The fun Halloween video. That was the fun one, y'all. That was the fun one. And they talked about how what is this nonsense? And they spelled nonsense, N-O-N, sense, S-I-N-C-E. What is all this nonsense? She says, I come here for animals. And so it was cute that someone replied to her and said, well, you saw goats. Oh, I had fun with that video. Let's talk about that video for a minute. Let's talk about that video. Oh, someone says a dance competition. So the best dance competition could possibly be Prom King. And that could be fair because I do believe, I'm not bragging and I'm not trying to sway you, but I do think I might be able to outdance every Morrow Hill man. But here's the problem with that. You'll have someone like Dusty who's going to start pulling his shirt off while he dances. And at that point, it's no longer about the dancing. No one cares about his footwork or his upper body movements. All they care about is the guy got a six-pack. Think about it. How many male dancers do you know who you could give a rat's ass less about how they're dancing? Because you ain't watching their dance moves at all. And they know that. They know that, y'all. You're watching other stuff. So we're not going to go based on dancing because someone will pull their darn shirt off like Dustin or Laramie, that's Brienne's husband, and then I am in big trouble. Look at everyone who says yes. They know it's true. No one cares about how those guys dance. And then I'll add one last thing, and I don't mean this in a mean way. This is actually not a mean thing at all, but most of those male strippers are also homosexual, and there's nothing wrong with that. But homosexual men are going to be great dancers. They're also going to have great bodies. That is the only reason why I would like to be gay at some point in my life, is to have a better body and to become a lot better dancer. And I could learn how to dress. I could absolutely learn to dress if I had more gay in me. And I don't think that's inappropriate. I don't think that can get me in trouble with Facebook. I think that that's pretty much fact, and that's truth. Jamie, I hope I'm not in trouble again.
What do you do now?
I just said that the only way that I could ever win a dancing competition or a best dress competition or a best bod competition is if I was gay. And I don't mean that in a mean way, but gay men can outdress us all.
That's true.
They have better bodies than any straight man. And they can dress just boom. They can just coordinate anything. They can go into any closet. That did not come out right. They can go into they can go into any closet and come out. Jamie's leaving me. She's in trouble. Jamie says I'm playing. And listen, I will say this again, and I will look you in the eye. Where's my camera? I will look you in the eye when I say this. I don't care if you're left or right on the political spectrum. I don't care if you're gay or straight or the mix of the both. I don't care if you go by a pronoun. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I care that you're a human and that you realize that we all deal with ups and downs in life, and that we are all survivors of something, and that we come here for a laugh and a smile and a getaway. And so let's not make this about anything like that. I'm just saying that it appears as though there ain't no way I'm getting out of this one. There ain't no way I'm getting out of this one. Someone goes, I think we're all humans. Well, I hope we are. But what I mean by that is some humans put themselves above other humans, and not here. On this page, we are all in the same playing field. We are all in the same playing field. So we are all equals here, okay? And that is the darn truth. That is the darn truth. I don't care about all that nonsense that the rest of the world is focused on right now with colors of skin or tones of skin or anything else or all that nonsense. I do have packages to open. I really wanted to talk about our video from Halloween, our first of many, friends, first of many video from Halloween. And I will also say one last thing about the Halloween stuff. If you have not noticed, Easter eggs are being planted in a lot of creators' videos. I'm looking over here to see if anyone is noticing the Easter eggs that are being planted in a lot of the Morrow Hill creators' videos, even from this week. Yes, from this week. And I don't think anyone has picked up on it yet, and that's fine. All that means is that later, whenever we really get into it, then it's all going to come crashing back together. It's going to come crashing back together. Barbara says, I'm oblivious. I'm just oblivious. That's fine. And that's normally the way it works. Sometimes, you can't make, they call them Easter eggs. You can't make it too obvious or you take the fun out of it. You want to plant little things. You want to plant little things here and there. And that makes people more intrigued. It makes them want to know more. It's kind of like, what do they call that in marketing? Supply and demand. If you can plant little things and then they can all begin to tie together. Now, I know a lot of folks who don't take time to watch other videos, or you don't have time. Not that you don't take it. You don't have the time. I get it. And so you're not able to catch other videos to find out. But oh no, someone says Bree did. So someone may have caught Bree's Easter egg. So I know for a fact that Jamie did. I know for a fact that Bree did, because I have actually screen recorded both of those. And of course, I know that I did. So I know for a fact 3 of the 20 creators have actually. No, and I know for a fact that Tina, my sister Tina and Rob, living off the hill, I know for a fact that Tina did. Now, I don't know if I've seen anybody else's yet, but what we have is everyone had 1 week at some point this week to introduce and plant the Easter egg. And guys, I will give you a hint about the Easter egg. It's not a real Easter egg. They call it planting an Easter egg because you're trying to put something into a video that someone else may or may not catch up on. And so it's going to be good. And so everyone's saying that Jake did. Well, how do you know if Jake did if you don't even know what the Easter egg is? And as of now, no one has told me, because I'm reading every comment. And yes, when I'm outside, I can see better than when I'm inside. So I don't see any comments yet. But we are going to have fun with Halloween. And then I'll go ahead and say this while I have a good sized audience. If you don't enjoy the month of October and Halloween is not your thing because of whatever reasons, you don't have to make a comment that long telling me about it, because everyone's going to kind of look at that and they're going to kind of roll their eyes, and no one is ever going to change their opinions based on a comment that they read. So that is ultimately a huge waste of time. It's a huge waste of time. So what I tell everybody is simple. If you don't like the video, you move on. If you don't like the video, you move on. It's real simple. You don't like the video, move on. But I can promise you this. Let's just say out of the 100 people who watch a video, 99 of those love these types of real, fun, comical something that's kind of off the beaten path type of videos on occasion. On occasion, you wouldn't want to watch these videos all day, every day, but on occasion, you enjoy other types of videos. I'll turn it around. Someone says that there's too much beautiful scenery there to be focused, have your backdrop of an RV. And I absolutely agree. We will change the backdrop to now we have the goat pasture with the ostriches. So no, it's true, y'all. That is very true. If you don't enjoy a video or a channel or it's not your cup of tea, you really don't have to make a big fuss about it, because you're not going to have anybody jump on board and agree with you, because you know what they say about opinions. They're like these elbows and like something else, O's. And just go find your happy place. Seriously, just go find your happy place. All right, everyone's saying, what about the special guest? Where's my special guest? Where's my special guest? I am sorry to announce, but the message that I was reading 30 minutes before I went live was, sorry, my brother, but service sucks here. I'm trying to get done as fast as possible to find me a better signal. And so if in fact our guest can find a better signal, then by all means, he has the invite to join. But guys, listen to me, and I will say this, and you all know it's true. If you don't have good internet, then you are in fact going to have an issue going live, and we don't want to have, it would be worse to have a laggy. And so I talked to Matthew about that, and I said, and I understand where you live means everything. So what I am going to do though is just, I did not do this for him yet, but I am going to go ahead and send him the link. Give me one moment. I'm going to take a picture. So what I just did was took a picture, and I will send that to him. And what that picture is, it's a way for him to know that if he does end up finding a signal, I don't know how far he has to drive. Poor guy. I don't know how far he has to drive to find that signal. But if he can, I would love to have him come on as our special guest. And he can enter at any point. If you find a good signal, comma, just type that into your browser from your phone internet, and you'll be able to join the live, period. It will put you into the green room, so no one will know you're there except for me, period. And don't be nervous. It's just sort of an interview style where I will ask you questions and you give answers, period. It will be fun, period. Did y'all notice how I can't help but use punctuation? Period, comma. That's the teacher in me. And that's so why I get so annoyed at those spam pages when they just put any kind of gibberish of English. They have no idea what they're doing with anything, with spelling, with punctuation. And there's so many people so Sharon says, I use punctuation too, just like that, Lester. A lot of times people don't. And I remember that my last couple of years of teaching, when texting was such a big deal, that I was literally watching the English language change. Kids were learning how to text, and all the things that they use for code. And, it's not so much slang, but just there's other words for everything. And when you ask the kid to do a writing activity, they can't write. Kids of today are having a very difficult time actually writing a composition, because their writing consists of, yo, what up? And they don't even put a question mark. There's not even a question mark. If I was going to say, yo, what up, I would at least put a question mark. At least a question mark. And no, they didn't do that. So a lot of people are asking, who was Michael? Who was Michael? Listen, I don't think it would be fair to do the whole part about Michael without him being here. The whole part of collaborating is to work with each other. And so ultimately, it would not be fair of me to have a whole spiel about Michael if he's in fact not here to do the interview. Come on. And so I'm hoping that he'll be able to find a signal and join. But if not, that's okay too. We'll still have our live. We're going to continue on. We're halfway done already. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple of packages. And if Matthew chooses to join, that will be great. But if he doesn't, then that's his loss. I mean, think about it. That's his loss, because everyone who I've introduced you guys to have seen their pages grow significantly. It does. They have seen their pages grow significantly. You guys are so good, and you're so just wonderfully good that if I've asked you to go visit a page just to say hi, you've done that. And so ultimately, I do think that a creator, if they want to do a true collaboration, it has to back and forth. It has to go back and forth. You have to be able to help and benefit each other. And my way of benefiting him is to promote and push his channel the same way his videos will help promote and push my channel. And so, ultimately, you have to work together on that. And so I would have rather him found a way to get a signal. Myself, I would have driven an hour to make sure I could find me a good signal if I have, in fact, have a chance to go live in front of 5,000 people who might could introduce those folks to my channels. I will say this. Just tell us who he is or who he isn't. Well, it's not Jake. Guys, Jake cannot dance. I love Jake. That's my nephew. I love all of my nephews, but Jake is not a dancer. Jake is not a dancer. I don't care if Jake's here. Jake knows he's not a dancer. He thinks he's a dancer, but he's not. It was not Jason from Cog Hill, and it was not Rick. Those are the three that everyone thinks was my visitor. And those were not my visitor. Those were not my visitor. My visitor was, in fact, a very successful TikToker. You heard me right, TikToker. Oh, by the way, I started the TikTok. Longhorn Lester is now a part of the TikTok community. Yes, I did that. No, it wasn't LE. Guys, it's no one that you know. You know what? I'm just going to play my darn video. And I'm so sorry that Michael's not here to watch it. Here goes my video.
Creeps up on people. That's what he's doing. He's going to creep up on me. Huh. Huh. And there he comes.
That right there
His mask.
That right there is not Jake. And that's not LE. And that is not Jason from Cog Hill. That right there is a fellow who goes by the name of Louisiana Michael Myers. And he has become famous on TikTok. I think about 500,000 subscribers or followers to his TikTok channel, pretty much based on a very unique dance move that he does. A very unique dance move. And the fact that he has a very especially unique way of, well, he wears a Michael Myers mask, which goes with the name Louisiana Michael Myers. And so if you do have YouTube, I don't think he does much on Facebook, but he might do Facebook. But of course, he's huge on TikTok. He and I began talking about this collaboration a while back. I wanted to wait until two things. It was cooler because you do not want to be wearing a mask and dancing in 110-degree temperatures. And I says, what we're going to have to do, Matthew, his name is Matthew, is wait until, someone is putting the link on here. I don't want you all to leave my live. Y'all better not leave my live. Don't leave my live to go check this guy out. You can check him out when I'm done. Okay. Yes, we were at the Houston airport and it was it was horrible. So I believe he has a small YouTube, but like I said, he's huge on TikTok. And thank you for not checking him out now, waiting till we're done. But no, so what he does is, someone says he's very humble. He is the most humble. Why am I building this guy up? He didn't even take time to join me on my live today. And then, but no, we had a blast. We had a whole lot of fun with him. And I'll kind of skip around and show you some things. Oh my gosh, this is funny. So, funny story. Let me close for a minute. Funny story. Someone just said that you know the channel, you follow the guy, and he's a very humble fella. Guys, he is. He is probably the most humble of all creators that I know. And that means every creator, more than my dad, more than my nephews, more than my niece, more than my more than my own kid. This guy is so humble. And he doesn't get carried away with the fame and the fortune. He doesn't get crazy. He's not crazy. He's just a good man, very good man. And he's a dad and he's a father. Oh, whoops, same thing. He's a father and he's a husband and he's just a really good man. And he's also a man who's trying to find his way through social media. And a lot of people have found success in social media through TikToks. Even though I'm reading about 100 people who can't stand TikTok. I don't like TikTok. I don't like TikTok. Well, guess what? Until yesterday, I also was not a TikTok kind of a person. And now I started a Longhorn Lester TikTok. All of you TikTokers better go find Longhorn Lesters. And all I'm putting on TikToks or little short videos. You can't put long stuff on the TikToks. So if you're a long video watcher, then you, by all means, you stay on Facebook and you stay on YouTube. YouTube is a preferred site for long videos. If you like videos turned this way, you watch them on YouTube, not on Facebook and not on TikTok. But very humble man. And you're not going to believe this one. Also, he was shy. You're saying, what? He was shy? How can a TikToker be shy? No, he was shy. And when Michael and I were chit-chatting and texting back and forth, I never saw that side of him. I would just watch his TikToks, and I thought to myself, wow, this guy's good at what he does. And all of his videos are getting 50,000 or so views, good advertising. And so when we begin to talk about how we could help each other, one of the, we had some ideas we threw off of each other, and I was working on my first Halloween skit. And I says, hey, you know what? I'll wait until you get here and then we'll do my Halloween skit. And he was more than happy to help me on that skit. That was one of my projects. And of course, he got 4 videos out of the deal. But I'm going to ask you to visit those and see those videos on his channel, not on mine. He posted his first one yesterday, and it was on Facebook. No, it was on YouTube and TikTok. And he was dancing with the littles, and it was cute. He was dancing with the littles. Please confirm your name on TikTok. Longhorn Lesters with an S. Oh, there's going to be copycats, but you'll see it's mine because you'll see my videos. And the good thing about TikTok, if anyone copies your videos, try to screen record them and copy them as their own, they have so many things over on the side, little watermarks, that it will show double the watermarks. So you'll know for a fact that it's me or not. I don't really want to play with TikTok right now. I know that most of you guys are not TikTokers, but I will just show you. So this is how my TikTok looks. There's my name. Where's my camera? There's my name on TikTok, Longhorn Lesters. I am following 5 people. I have that many people following me, and I have that many likes. And so my TikToks look like this. They're very short videos, and it's pretty much focused on Carl and Tex. There's just basic stuff so far. Like I said, I just started it. So it's a new channel, it's a new page, and I don't really have a whole lot of content on there now. It will grow. But like I said, TikToks are very short, and TikTok community is known for liking very short videos. I just got a text. Let's see if that might be Michael. That's not Michael. It's Jennifer. And she says, I want the black kitty. I will come on Sunday if possible. By the way, does it identify as a boy or a girl? Oh my gosh. Okay, so as of right now, we have one black kitty spoken for. If, in fact, this lady, was her name Jennifer, shows up on Sunday, because on Monday, that kitty cat is back up for adoption. And we have one of the tuxedo kitties who's spoken for that will be going this afternoon. So anyway, Karen says, TikTok is mostly for narcissists. Well, I don't know, Karen. I'm afraid that I don't know if it's for narcissists, because I think that why you say that is that everything's in selfie mode and people love to see themselves. But let's not forget that Lester's TikTok that I just showed you is based around Tex and Carl. So there's no selfie modes right there. This is all about Tex and Carl. And so I think to each his own. But if you do ever decide to explore TikToks, then you should do the same thing that you do with everything else. If it's not for you, then move to another channel. If you see a channel that someone is always in selfie mode and the girls are always doing their hair and always doing, and their entire video is about me, then why would you watch that? Unless you just are infatuated with that person. And that happens on all channels, y'all. There's Facebook channels, there's YouTube channels of everyone loves to have that selfie mode. And that's kind of a current trend in videos. And that's on a lot of channels, not just TikToks. I can promise you that. Oh, thank you. Michelle says, I'm on TikTok with you now, Lester. Thank you, Michelle. I actually saw quite a few had joined just today. Now, listen, I'm not promoting TikTok. I'm not pushing it. But I do know that there might be an audience for short videos. I do want to apologize. And say that I am not editing those. I'm not cutting out the bad words. So TikTok is for a younger generation that is more open to an occasional curse word than is Facebook, maybe even YouTube. So I would, if you do go to TikTok, just know that sometimes Lester says a bad word accidentally. The devil gets into me and bad words will come out. And sometimes people find that hilarious. Sometimes people find that very distasteful. And so TikTok is, there's some bad words on there. I did not take time to take off the bad words. And I don't apologize for that, y'all. Things happen. Someone says the ads today are nuts. Hold on, let me find that again. I'm curious if that's Facebook or YouTube. Hold on, let me see. Being rammed by Ringo. Yeah, not my ass. Guys, ass is not really a bad word, is it? Someone says there's more ads today than normal. I hope that you guys know. I can't find where that went. It went by so fast. I don't know where that went. But Facebook, someone says it's Facebook ads. Listen, no, okay, so this person says it's YouTube ads, and someone says they've seen 5 ads already, and then someone else just said Facebook ads. Guys, I don't control that. I don't have any control on that. And so but I will apologize to you. Georgia says, I've not seen any ads. So I don't know. And I'm trying to see if there's a discrepancy between Facebook and YouTube. I'm not trying to run anybody to a different page. I'm not trying to change your platform, your favorite platform. I don't. But I want you all to know that the creator is not in charge of the ads. That's something that's done internally. So, excuse me. I'll tell you how ads work. I'm trying to find a good backdrop. And then I'll open some gifts. Everyone's saying, just open the gifts, just open the gifts, just open the gifts. Okay, I've only seen 2, somebody says. I don't know. I don't know. But what I will say is this. Facebook and YouTube are both huge on trying to give viewers their best viewing experience, because what they don't want to do is run you off. They don't want to run you off their platform. They don't. And so no creator can go on there and put an ad every 30 seconds. They would never allow that. They would never allow that. So what the creator has to do to be smart with your ad placement is find natural breaking points in a video. So let me tell you my strategy. I know that they'll never put the first ad until 1 minute into a video. That's where they put the first ad. So what I have to do as a smart creator is say, okay, so at the 1 minute mark, somewhere around the 1 minute mark, that's where I'm going to have my intro, where it goes doot, 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 doot. And that is a natural break. On I'm a Survivor videos, around the 1 minute mark, I'll have that doot, 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 where it says my logo. And that right there creates a natural break. And so what I try to do by that is convince the AI that, hey, there's a natural break around the same place that you guys like that first ad to appear. And so that will almost guarantee me an ad at or around that area. Now, guys, don't be mad about that, because that's how you make your money if you're a YouTube or a Facebook video creator. That's how you make money. You have to have those ads. Now, you can skip them. You can absolutely skip the ads. You don't have to watch them. And I encourage you not to watch them. Skip them. But if you keep watching the video, then we still get credit for the ad playing and you not just leaving and going somewhere else to watch someone else's video. So someone says YouTube is giving ads every few minutes. I don't think that's possible. And if it is, it might be something flawed with their system, because they wouldn't and they can't do that more than every 6 or 8 minutes. They're not allowed to, or they never have before unless something's changed. And so what you have to have is a natural breaking point in your video. And if you can get those natural breaking points, that's where they normally place the ads. So what I do is after about 5 or 6 minutes of video, where I know it's time for that second ad, I'll find a way to end a scene and go to a different scene. So I have YouTubers and Facebookers saying they haven't seen any ads. So I don't know why it's showing on some but not on others. Anyway, so whenever you change scenes, let's, for example, say, well, now I'm going to walk over and look at the big birds. And so in my video, I cut it. And then when I start videoing again, I'm in a whole different pasture. So now there's a change of the setting, the time or place, a change of setting. That's a good place for them to put another ad, because there's a natural break in your video. So there's ways. So someone says, I've seen 4 ads already, but we're at 50 minutes. And someone says, I've seen 3 ads so far. But y'all, we are at 50 minutes, 50. And so in 50 minutes, someone says Cog Hill had lots of ads today too. I'm glad it's not just me. Thank you, Mandy, for pointing that out. Because one thing that you don't want to do is run people off like you're money hungry. Please don't leave because you assume that we are like money hungry. We have to pay our bills, but we have no control over where Facebook or YouTube puts their ads. So I'm so sorry. I am so very sorry if that's the case, that YouTube, it looks like this is another YouTube, is being overzealous with their ad placement. Well, I'm going to go ahead and open a few gifts, and then we'll get you guys out of here, because I don't want to have a fun show turn into a negative show because of too many ads. And someone says all of the ads are short. You can skip them after 5 seconds. It's not Lester's fault. Thank you for saying that, and it is true. All right, what do we got here? Texas SUV. It says leather seating. Oh, no, you did not. Dual horns. This is funny. Gas release, alarm system, fuel intake, and 4-wheel drive. A Texas SUV. That's hilarious. I get that humor, y'all. I get that humor. Over here, goats are like potato chips. You can't just have one. Oh, that is so true. Aren't potato chips like that? You can't have just one. If you get one, you got to have more. By the way, I feel so sorry for Jake and Lissa. Their goats are wild bats. Their goats are like wild bats. They can't love on them because their goats are all over the place. They got new goats, and they're not gentle. And then finally, money can buy a lot of things, but it doesn't wiggle its butt every time you come in the door. That is true. Money can buy you lots of things, but it cannot buy you this kind of love. And I think that might be my favorite shirt of the 3. I love them all. I love them all, but that might be my favorite of the 3. Now, problem is, I have no idea who sent those, because inside of this is nothing. I can hope it's on the outside, but on the outside, there's also nothing to show me where this came from. It shows me who it goes to, but it does not show me where it came from. So all I can say is thank you so very much. I love them, and I will be wearing those. This here comes to Lester, and I'll go through here pretty fast. It's not my goal to keep you guys long. I was really hoping that Matthew would join us, and he was not able to, but I get it. So we've already seen a similar shirt, Longhorn Lester's, and then on the back of it, it says, I have no balls. I have no balls. Yeah, so I made a promise that I will wear that shirt into Tractor Supply, and I'm going to have Jamie secretly follow around behind me to watch. Jamie's going to watch people's reaction when it says, I have no balls. Why would I do that to myself? I don't know, because that's what I do. I try to find ways to entertain you. I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. Okay. Lester and Jamie, this should be the only feather at Longhorn Lester's. This should be the only feather at Longhorn Lester's. It is a solar light-up swan, an inflatable pool float. And this would look beautiful in our hot tub. And you know what we're going to do? On prom night, we'll have the hot tub opened up. We'll have the bubbles all going. And we will have one of these swans floating around in there. It's going to be gorgeous. And so this comes from Laura, thank you so very much. That looks like a really neat gift. And we will put that to use. First night being prom night. I promise you, we will video that. This comes to Lester. Guys, and remember, I know that I'm going through these so fast. Don't think that I don't want to spend time with each and every one of them. But I am trying to rush through because I've kept you guys for so darn long. And there seems to be a whole lot of ads being thrown at you today. So I don't want to consume too much of your time. This here has a letter that I'm going to skip the letter for now. But it does come to Lester. And I'm going to try to get it opened as fast as I can. I don't want to cut myself with the box cutter. Chris says, I'm at work. I'll watch you all day. Chris, you're at work. What was your boss going to say? Oh, Lord. 5 deadly terms used by every woman. Okay, so these are 5 deadly terms used by every woman. Y'all ready? I'm fine. This is the worst women use to end an argument. I'm sorry. This is the word women use to end an argument when she knows she's right and you just need to shut it up. Whoa. Now, hold on. Fine. This is the word women use to end an argument when she knows she's right and you need to shut up. Okay. Number 2, the number 2 most deadly term used by a woman when she says nothing. It means something and you better be worried. Number 3, the third most deadly term used by a woman when she says, go ahead. This is a dare. It's not permission, so you better not do it. That's true. When she says, go ahead, this is a dare. It's not permission. Don't do it. Number 4, most deadly term used by a woman. Whatever. That's a woman's way of saying, screw you. Whatever. A woman's way of saying, screw you. That's probably true. This is spot on, y'all. This is spot on. And number 5, the 5th most deadly term used by a woman is, it's okay. She's thinking long and hard on how and when you're going to pay for your mistake. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. I love it. Thank you so much, Miss Karen. That's lovely. That's just lovely. Maybe I can use those to keep me out of trouble in the near, and maybe not so near future. Oh Lord, things are flying. Things are just flying. What I think flew out of there was a gift. There it is. Okay. It says, enjoy your gift. I hope you like this t-shirt. I love your babies. I watch you guys every day. Keep the videos coming, from Colleen. All right, let's open this shirt up and see what it says. Oh, man, I'm getting some t-shirts today. Look at here. Dr. Pepper. You know I'll wear that one. Thank you, Miss Colleen. I appreciate that. And thank you for loving the videos. I know that our channel is not for everybody, y'all. It's not. Videos are not for everybody. But our style of video is not for everybody. But I do hope that at some point, if you ever find yourself watching a video, it can give you a temporary, just a temporary escape. Tex and Santoro still looking for Waylon. Oh, look. So she has a Tex and Santoro, and she still is looking for a Waylon. Look, y'all. Oh, no. We have an ear broke off of that one. Isn't that the cutest thing, though? I bet you Jamie, with some of her skills, can probably put that ear right back on. It's still here, and it's going to require a little bit of glue, but we can get that to match right back up perfect. Thank you so very much. I'm going to keep that in the box so I don't lose it. There's a lot of packing in there, so I'll make sure to be careful when I pull that out. This is from, I think that's either an S. Pickering. I'm trying to see if I can find the first name on that. From Linda Pickering. Linda Pickering. Thank you, Linda. I'll get that ear put back on there, and we will show you what we're going to do with it, okay? Guys, I'm about a minute out. I do have a few more packages if you got a few minutes to spend with me. I'll try to go fast. What in the world? This comes to Lester. Flash dance. Really? Flash dance. Hey, Ben. Ben is here. Ben is here. And it also has a Goldberg. How about a flash dance? Come on, Ben. What else you got to do? What else have you got to do besides a flash dance, Ben? Huh? Someone sent a DVD right over here, Ben. Let's see if you remember my style of flash dance dancing. You ready?
Okay.
Come over here. Come over here where people can see your feet. It's all about your feet, not about anything else.
Okay.
All right. So what was it? It was called Maniac, wasn't it?
Maniac, yes.
All right. Let's try to find the song Maniac. All right. Here we go. You ready, Ben?
Yes, I'm ready. I don't remember. You have to guide me.
Well, I don't remember either. Go, Ben.
This.
Just for now. Faster, Ben. Now turn that way. Good, Ben. Now back. Backwards. This way. Christmas, you can't dance, baby. You move. All right, Ben, we're in this. That's good enough.
Who's a jumper? Who's a jumper?
We got a flash dance video. I should make Ben go watch this and give him a test over it. I should make you watch this and then give you a quiz over it when it's done, Ben, to make sure that you really did watch it. You can't trust Ben. This comes from Goldberg. It just says Goldberg. From Shaylin Goldberg, and she's in Toronto, Canada. It comes from Canada, Ben. Thank you, Miss Goldberg. Ben, I can't quite reach those other packages. It's okay. You're loving. Ben's loving on one of the kitties. Which one are you loving on? The tiger stripe kitty. I am going as fast as I can, friends. Something to help y'all hang your horse feed in water buckets. May they be of good use to you and the babies. Love y'all, Jennifer from Florida. And, oh, that's Jennifer. Okay, so it says from Jennifer from Florida, from Jennifer, and then it has her last name also. I thought it was from two different people. So I don't know what this could be. Something to help hang the horse buckets. I can only imagine some kind of a hook that goes around the barn. Let's see. Oh, this is exactly what this is. So these are really neat in the fact that you can put it inside the stall and it hangs over the wall of the stall. Then your bucket can hang here and from the bucket, they can either eat or drink. And so we try to buy the buckets with the big round top so they can have room to get their face in and out of. That's very kind of you. Thank you for that, Jennifer. That's very sweet. And there's a lot of those. She sent quite a few of those. Thank you. We will take those to the other property and we will put those to use. I promise you that. All right. So I would like to do them all, but I know that you guys got to go. There we go. Hold on. I want to show y'all something real fast. Give me one second. This is very important. I would like to show that everyone's saying hi to you, Ben. Breathe, Lester. You don't need to rush. That's not what I was looking for. Man, I really wanted to pull that comment up. I really wanted to show y'all that comment and talk a little bit about it. But it's like when you wait this long, it could be 100 comments away already. Ben, are you bringing a date to prom? Diane says she's available. Diane, where are you from? Ben wants to know where you're from. Ben, do you need a date for prom? I'm available. Diane is inviting herself to your prom as your prom date, Ben. All right, where did I see that? I'm trying to find something. Ben says he does not have a date yet. So, Ben, take that kitten home to your mama, someone says.
I am.
He's trying to
The solid black one.
take one. Wait, which one?
The solid black one.
Oh, no. The solid black one. Oh, no. Y'all know what? If he wants the solid black one, that's the same one a lady was going to come get on Sunday. No, your mom will have to take precedent because she has it today.
Well, I'm still trying to convince her to take it, so let that woman have it.
All right, so Ben says he's actually still trying to convince his mom. Guys, I really wanted to find this particular comment and talk to you a little bit about it, but I don't know where it went. It is so far gone, and I'm just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and now I'm wasting even more time by trying to scroll. But oh, this is cute. Someone says, has anyone left? And actually, no one's left yet. I thought that y'all, okay. I just wanted to find that particular comment and talk a little bit about it. But a lady said, if she does skip the ads, do we still get paid? And I don't want you to ever worry about that. Please, please, please. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You skip the ad if you want to skip the ad. Do not sit there and spend however much time watching an ad if you're not interested in what they're advertising. Don't. We're going to be fine financially. We're going to be fine financially. Fine financially. That's really hard to say. Ben, say that 5 times fast. We're going to be fine financially. Fine financially. Fine financially.
Fine financially.
Okay, he said it 6 times. That was great, Ben. That was great. So, no, my reply to her, and I wanted to make it kind of a teaching point, or at least a talking point, is that, guys, you do not want to spend your entire day watching a bunch of ads. And especially now, if they're becoming over aggressive with their advertising, that could mean that they're having financial difficulties, because don't forget, your advertisers pay YouTube to play their ads. The more ads that YouTube or Facebook or TikTok or Instagram play, the more revenue they're going to make. So do not think that you have to watch all of those ads. What normally happens, I'm so embarrassed. This is something that I ordered. I ordered this for myself. That's an oil extractor. It actually takes the oil. So the Argo does not come with a bottom oil pan plug, drain to drain the oil. And whenever I change the oil, you have to literally have an extractor to suck it out of the top, which I understand why, because don't forget, the Argo is like a boat. It is watertight. And so in saying so, you don't want to remove your boat panels and work underneath it. You may never get it to be leak proof again. So the Argo, because it's amphibious, you can't work from the bottom. You have to work from the top. And obviously oil doesn't drain up. So you have to have a pump to pump the oil out of it. And that makes perfect sense. So I'm happy I finally received that. That means at some point, me and Ben can change oil. I'm playing. Ben's like rolling his eyes at me. Ben is over here rolling his eyes. You just want to come over here and join me? If you're going to sit there, bring your chair on over. I may have a special guest after all. Come on over, Ben. You're here. You're here now. Come on over. All right. This says for Lester. Oh, my gosh. Look, I've never had a Dr. Pepper hat. Have I? Check this out, Ben. What is your favorite soft drink, Ben?
Honestly, Dr. Pepper.
Come sit here by your Uncle Lester.
I do like Dr. Pepper. My hair's a mess.
Get over here, Ben.
Maybe I should be going over here. I'll wear this.
Ben's going to put a hat on because he's embarrassed
My hair looks bad.
for y'all to see his head. Do you have to tighten it or loosen it?
I have to loosen it. My head is massive.
So Ben's head is bigger than mine. You're going to sit down at some point because all we're looking at now is your belly.
Yes, there we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Ben is a big guy. Talk about your birthday. How was your birthday celebration?
There, I'll take the hat off.
You look good in the hat. However, your generation wears them like that, don't they?
I don't.
That's not your generation?
I don't know. This is like 90s stuff, 2000s.
Okay. So how was your 21st birthday celebration?
It was pretty great. I'm sure if y'all seen my parents' page, y'all know. You know, we went out to dinner that evening, had a glass of Chardonnay. Um, but then this past Sunday, G cooked a pretty good dinner for all of us. Had a good cake, and Tuesday, we are heading to Las Vegas.
To celebrate. I'm sorry, that's Brienne texting me, and I'm always going to check Brienne's videos because you don't know what's going on with her. You never know what Brienne's up to. But listen, I'm going to talk about the funniest part of your mom's video, and do not deny this because it's hilarious. So Ben turns 21, and everyone knows that when you turn 21, you are now of legal drinking age, and Ben is curious about having or the experience of buying his first alcoholic beverage.
Sorry,
Christmas, you're not going to be a part of our video right now. So Ben is excited to go into the store and buy his first alcoholic beverage. So he goes inside the store and he looks for a really cool beverage. He only has a few dollars, and so he picks out what he thinks is a Heineken.
I also
No. We don't care about all those little details. We care about the Heineken.
Well, I
Nope.
bought wine too.
He got a bottle of wine and a Heineken. And so he goes to the checkout. He has to enter his ID. Everything checks out. Everything is wonderful. Ben is so excited. Now he's like a true wino. He walks out with a bottle of wine. He has his Heineken. He's going to go home and party it up, right? He's 21 and he's legal, so you can't really be upset with him. Until Ben gets home and he finds out that Heineken he bought is in fact a Heineken with 0% alcohol.
I don't know why it carded me.
His Heineken had 0% alcohol.
I didn't look. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Who knew?
I was in the beer cooler, the beer aisle in Kroger, and I just saw. I've had Heineken before. I don't even.
I know.
Anyway, I actually don't like a lot of beer. Heineken is one of the few beers that I like. Like, I prefer mostly wine, mixed drinks, stuff like that. I love margaritas. And so I bought a case of Heineken. It was on the rack. Just picked it up. And it carded me. Like, why would it card me if it has no alcohol? I don't get that.
I wonder that same thing too, but who knows? But that's not the point. The point is the humor in that. That is the funniest story. Everyone's saying, "Poor Ben, poor Ben."
I know. I was so mad. Like, why?
I don't know why. I don't know why they would have done that.
Like, what is this? Is this like for recovering alcoholics or something?
Maybe they it's kind of like an e-cigarette. It doesn't really give you anything, but you're used to this. So maybe the Heineken, you're used to doing this every day. So now you can get fake Heineken, but it still carded him.
I see a bunch of comments are talking about the drinking age back in the day. Yeah, in the 70s. Yeah, I think in the 70s.
Y'all just opened a whole can of worms because this kid knows a little bit. Or no, I'm sorry. He knows a lot about everything. So you're never going to.
I think it was 1971 or 1972. I don't remember what amendment it was to the Constitution that allowed 18-year-olds to vote. And then, because before you had to be 21 to vote before 1972, and with that amendment, 18-year-olds could also buy alcohol and cigarettes, and so it was like that for about a decade. And then in 1984, Reagan, in an attempt to limit the amount of teen drinking deaths that were going on across the country, he raised the age to 21, and that was in the 80s. And then it was kind of like state by state. It wasn't really that enforced, but then in the 90s, it was really cracked down on. And since then, it's been mandatory 21 every state and territory.
Are you watching me like I'm dozing?
I'm looking at the camera. People love to hear me talk.
Oh, Ben, you better stay humble, Ben, because they'll turn on you in a heartbeat. This comes to Longhorn Lester's. Ben, I'm going to see if you can guess what this is before I actually show it. Let me see if I can get it opened without tearing it in half. I am whipping that knife around like crazy. Okay, Ben, here it comes out of the packaging. What is this going? Oh, what is this? I don't even know what this is. I don't know what this is. What does it look like? No. Oh, you want to feel it? Don't pull it out of the packaging yet.
It looks like a helmet. Looks like a helmet.
It does look like a helmet. Well, if it's a helmet, let's put it on you. Let's put it on you, Ben. Put it on.
Hold on.
Put on the helmet.
Hold on. How do you even put this on?
All right. So obviously, it's not.
Oh, it's a basket.
No, it's not a basket.
Oh.
It's a horse, something or another.
I don't know.
It's something for a horse.
I think it goes
Wait,
on
it's
their
a
muzzle.
muzzle.
It goes on their
It's a
muzzle.
muzzle. All right.
Yeah.
So it goes like
This.
it's a muzzle. And so, how much you want to bet that I know exactly who that's for? That's for our horse named Rita. You know Rita?
I think I do.
Rita is our little filly who is a wild. She's a wild one. I love her so much, but she does have a little issue with snappy, kind of like snap biting at me. And so now we have a muzzle for Rita. I doubt that I'll be able to have the heart to put that on her. Y'all, she doesn't bite hard. She's only bit me hard a couple of times, but mostly she just likes to kind of like, it's like scary. Like the biting, when someone puts their mouth on you, your reflex is to jump back. Yes?
Yes.
Your first reflex is like bounce away. So we've all played with a puppy or a kitten who bite you, but don't really bite you. Yes? And that's like a part of their play.
Yeah, cats do a lot too.
Yeah, cats and dogs will do that. They'll bite you, but not really bite. And so Rita has not really ever bit, because if she did, she could literally bite my face off or, bite, and squirt blood. But Rita does do this kind of thing all the time, like kind of a
Grab your shoulder.
any part of my body. She'll grab anything she can, my back, my shoulder, my neck, my arms, my hands, my fingers. And so I think that in her little young horsey mind, like a young cat or a dog, she's playing. I don't think she needs to be popped. And I said that before in my videos. I don't think she's biting to the point where she needs to be popped in the mouth. And so I think that she's being young and playful. So putting a muzzle on her, I think that might be a little bit overboard, but we will see. All right, I do have a couple more packages. If y'all have a little bit longer to spend with me and Ben, I can't handle that. Would you grab that? Hey, come over here. Hurry up.
We're live.
So we actually have several people here today. I'll show you.
This is me and Kim.
Why did you give it away? It was a surprise.
Oh, they heard Kim. They heard her voice.
They heard her voice.
Yeah, you.
Oh my gosh. No,
Oh my gosh, I'm having flashbacks to November 2022.
You've opened packages aplenty over to the property, and
Oh my
can you
gosh.
imagine? This thing was very heavily wrapped. Did you see how that came packaged?
Yeah, they're usually not that.
They're not usually that packaged.
Yeah.
There's no from on this. There was no from, so I don't know who sent it. But I want to say thank you. We will send this back over to the sanctuary because, as you guys know, our pigs, really everything, loves oatmeal. We can't overfeed it. We have to be careful how much we feed. But our pigs love oatmeal. Can you grab me those couple right there on top? We're moving through here, my friends. I know I promised you that I wouldn't keep you all day.
So 11 months ago, in November of 2022, we had this thing called Oatmeal Apocalypse. Y'all sent us so much oatmeal. We had the entire feed room was stacked to the ceiling. And then in the barn dominium at I'm a Survivor, we had like stacked to the ceiling in the closet. Oh my gosh.
It was, what'd you call it again?
Oatmeal.
Is this alive?
Yeah, come around back behind us.
Oatmeal Apocalypse of November of 2022.
I'm good.
Let Kim squeeze in there. Yeah, everyone say hi to Kim.
Hey guys.
So what are you working on out there today?
A potting table.
So Kim is building a potting table in the greenhouse.
Mhm.
Is it hot inside there?
The fan's on.
I know, but
it's not a hot day.
today's not a hot day. So you're not uncomfortable working
No,
out
no, no,
there.
no.
So you do know that I'm outside because Levi ran me out of my own home, right?
Yeah, he's in there and he's got looks like about half of a thing of paper.
Great.
I'm assuming that Jamie buys them boxes of typing paper.
Well, not typing paper, but printer paper, copy paper.
Copy paper. I'm still old school. I call it typing paper. Anyway,
Typing
it
paper.
looks like it's about that thick. He must be half the box.
Kim, someone says you're gorgeous. Who is this? Derek. Someone named Derek says, hey,
Tons
Kim,
of,
you're gorgeous. Let's go find this guy.
Thank you, Derek.
Tons of
Let's
high
go
Kims.
find this guy, Derek.
No, don't look.
Why?
at the
Let's
wall.
find Derek and let's look at him.
No.
Why
that's
can't
rude?
Kim? It's not. He's the one that said, "Hey, gorgeous" to you, Kim.
Oh my God.
And I am your brother, so I do have permission. The problem is I can't find it. Anyone see it? It went by so fast. No one sees it. I'm not making that up, Kim. Derek says, "Hey, gorgeous."
I didn't see it. Those comments go by so fast.
But look at here. Someone says, "Typing paper." LOL. 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 So Kim is working today. Ben's working today. We got everybody over here working. Me and Jamie's being lazy. No, we're working too. We're working too. All right, Kim. And then my last question to you is, how are you feeling about prom? Because I've not seen your prom dress yet. I think that I've seen almost everybody out and about shopping.
Wait, just because you've seen them shopping doesn't mean that's what they ended up with.
Oh, well, okay. That's true. You're right. Have you got a dress for prom?
Yes, I do.
Have you not made a video about it?
No.
Oh, you haven't. Is there a reason why you're holding out?
I don't want anybody to get my idea.
Wait, you have an idea?
Mhm.
You have an idea.
Well, I just have a costume. That's
And you don't want to give it away to anybody.
Mm-mm.
Babe, Kim's planning something. And so
It's
Kim,
not a plan.
yeah, you're up to something. You're up to something sneaky.
Okay, what did you say that you're dressing as?
I'm having multiple costumes.
You're gonna have changes?
I'm going to change.
It's like a girl.
Kim, I'm not like a
You
girl.
don't like anything less?
Just like a girl at like red carpet night.
Kim, how do you feel about casting your vote for me as prom king? Do you think that is there anything about me that entitles me to earn your vote as prom king? I'm really working hard. I'm trying to work the crowd. I'm going to work you and Ben right now. If y'all are both going to be here, is there any reason why you would not vote for me? I have
There's
to
not
know.
a reason why I wouldn't.
So there's no reason not to vote for me. But is there a reason that you should vote for me? And I need y'all to tell Kim reasons.
Probably because you're one of those people that need self-assurance.
I need self-assurance. I'll take that. Thank you, Kim. I have a very low self-esteem, and I
I don't
need
know why you have low self-esteem.
and I need the self-assurance.
Do you think you have low self-esteem?
I think I probably have a
I
mediocre
don't think
dose of
anybody in
low
our family
self-esteem.
has low self-esteem.
Ben, is there a reason that you would not vote for me, or a reason that you will vote for me? You want to vote for yourself. You're going to vote for yourself.
Bennett, what are
Ben?
you dressing as?
Don't tell them.
Y'all, it's gonna be a surprise.
Oh, yours is a surprise too?
Yes.
We're all surprising everybody. I have a phone chiming like crazy. Go ahead, Ben.
Remember G was going to be like a Minnie Mouse character,
My mom's gonna be Minnie Mouse.
No,
but
she's
now,
not.
but she's something else now.
Oh, she
But
changed her mind.
She originally
Her and Papa are going to be just.
don't tell him. Don't tell him.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying they're together.
I know.
So they're gonna have matching costumes.
But G
there.
originally was going to wear a Minnie Mouse dress, but then she didn't like it. Now her and
So
Papa-
says
Okay,
I'm voting
so
for Ben.
We
Brenda says
don't-
I'm
have
voting
you
for
told
Ben.
Anybody, Lester, what one of your costumes would it be? Or are you keeping it a secret too?
So we know it's decades. We know it's kind of of era, and so I really want to go to different extremes.
I guess G must
Okay,
have
so
told
what
people.
was one of the extremes that you may have told Mom?
I said I'm going to go as a 1970s, the decade that I was born, for a fact. I'm also going to go the decade of when I was at my most hip, and I'm just going to leave it at that. When I was at my most hip stage of my
Don
life,
Johnson.
huh?
You're gonna try to look like Don Johnson.
Thank you, Kim, for saying Don Johnson. I forgot about that one, but that is true. I was pretty
You
hip
wore
during,
those pants.
and I
turned up
wore
tight
a
at the bottom
t-shirt with the
with
sports
the white
jacket.
jacket.
And so that's true. Don Johnson was pretty amazing. And so that's another idea. But no, I wasn't going as Don Johnson, but now I made the change
What
on
was
my
that movie?
Miami Vice.
Yes, Miami Vice.
Miami Vice was Don Johnson.
Yes.
And then and so then I may go to a third decade, which will be modern day, but I'm not
Oh,
for
I
certain.
heard that you were gonna go really, really.
Why are you
old.
hiding behind Ben? Come
I'm
over
sorry,
here.
well, I was leaning. I heard that you were going as a really, really old character.
Kim, I am an old character.
No,
in
you know what I mean.
1970s is
in 1700s or 1800s character.
Kim.
No,
Just
No.
Just stop,
You're
Kim.
lying.
Someone says Don Johnson. Ugh. Don Johnson was the bomb
Yeah,
during the era,
love
the
Don
90s or
Johnson.
whatever. Don Johnson was everything. Anyway, I
He's
think
still
Lester
pretty
for
good
Prom
looking.
King, if it wasn't for his first.
I
Hold
guess
on.
G must have told someone what she was doing. 'cause
I
someone
think,
said-
okay, so Amy says, I think Lester for Prom King, if it wasn't for his first video. there
It went
probably
away. Where'd it
wouldn't
go?
Thank you. I'm reading right here.
Oh,
I popped it up big. Thank you, Amy. I should be Prom King because if there was never a first video, there probably wouldn't even be a prom. Thank you, Amy. Y'all better vote for me. I need this for my self-esteem. I need it for my self-esteem. Please. Kim, I need it for my self-esteem. I need to leave the prom here.
okay.
I'm going to enter the prom here, and I want to leave the
finish
prom
work.
here.
G and Pop must have told someone because
Bye, guys.
someone
Thank you,
said,
Kim.
Someone said that G and Pop are going to be hippies. So I guess G told everybody. Jerry
Lester
told-
needs those votes real bad, y'all. That is true. Thank you. Who said that? Lester does need his.
I want y'all to know that my costume is very sexy.
Oh, Kim says to let you all know that her costume is going to be sexy. And those are her words, not mine. Kim just walked away. She's still hollering though. And what? So her costume is not of this decade or this era, she says, and it's sexy. So we can't wait. I'm going to tell y'all one last idea, and I promise I'll get off of this computer. Man, we've been going for a very long time, and I have to go to I'm a Survivor.
Oh yeah, it's almost 1:30.
Hear me out, and I promise you, this is so darn important. What I'm about to tell y'all is so very important, but it's true. I told Jamie and I told Kim, I'll also talk to your mom and Brienne and Jake and my dad, that I don't think that everybody should roll up with all of their cameras out and going the entire night. Because what that's going to create is 10 different videos of the exact same thing. The same thing that happened on every other family event. Everyone has the exact same video, maybe a different angle, but the problem is, and this is a problem.
Is that why Pop only films Sunday dinner?
That's why I don't know, but listen, man, hold on, let me finish my point. Because what my dad does do is he will rush home, even if he makes mom drive, and he'll build his video because my dad must be the first one to publish it. He must be the very first one because my dad knows a secret about you all, that most of you, not everybody, but most of you will watch the first version and you'll skip all the others. So if Bree makes one or Lester makes one or Jamie or Kim or Tina now, most of those will never get a view because you watched the first one to come out. And my dad knows that. And so my dad will be the first one to make the video and publish it. So I have a solution. You ready to hear this?
Okay.
I think that we should all draw names for the section of video that you can make. For example, one of us will film the arrival. Everyone getting here, getting out of their car, walking up the red carpet into our ballroom, and someone can have all of that video. So for example, let's say that your mom gets that part. So your mom, if she draws that one, then your mom must be here in time to capture everyone's arrival. And so in saying so, Tina will have the arrival video. And then let's say that Lester, since I'm all about the prom king and queen, my video will only be the naming of the prom king and the prom king and their dance, for example. So that's my video of the prom. No one else will have that video. If you want to see that part of the video, it will only be on my channel. And let's say that Uncle Dan will get our blindfold dance battle. You know about that?
No.
So we're all going to put on a blindfold,
Okay.
and our DJ is going to play 10 songs from 10 different decades. And we all have to be on the dance floor dancing with a blindfold on so we can't watch each other. Why are you laughing about that?
This reminds me of something you did at Lex's first birthday party. So 10 years ago, you had this game where 2 people would carry a stretcher,
Mhm.
and someone would be on the stretcher, and they'd wear tanning glasses, and they had
Yes,
to go on an obstacle course.
that's true.
Like I think it was like Buddy and Tony had to carry Jacob on a
Oh, around the
stretcher.
obstacle course, yes.
They had to wear
Yeah,
tanning
and they were
glasses. They
blindfolded.
couldn't
Yeah,
pull.
we blindfolded tanning glasses. The reason I like that idea is that way you don't have 10 different creators all videoing the exact same thing. Instead, Stephanie will have her and Buddy's video of whatever part of the event they get the video. And so you all will be able to see the entirety of the prom, but Tina will get her video and Jamie will get her video and I will get my video instead of everyone else copying and doing the exact same thing. Because let's be honest, you're not going to watch all 15 creators. You're not, but you might watch them all if we stagger them in the order of the events.
Mhm.
So Tina, whoever gets the arrival video, or actually whoever gets the video of the decorating and all that, will play first. Whoever gets the arrival will play second. Whoever gets and then we'll just go in order of different events that we do. And so everyone will have their moment and their video. Does that not make logical sense and rational
Yeah,
sense?
so yeah, I get it. So you don't have to worry. If you have it divided up in certain things, then you can go to Paul to watch this event. You can go to my mom to watch this thing. Watch you to watch that thing. Watch Kim to watch this thing. Watch
Yeah, because
Jacob
otherwise,
to watch this thing.
yes. And so any creator who wants to make a video of the night, now everyone can do their own video at home and them getting dressed and them getting ready for the prom, whatever. Look at the people who are saying no. Just the nope.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few people saying like, "Oh no, we want to watch every perspective."
Well, then here's the problem with that.
I think you should do a poll.
What happens at Sunday dinner before they put some rules down? How many times you go to Sunday dinner and you have cameras sitting all over the place?
Yeah,
It was the most, guys, you ruined. I'm going to say this. We ruined a really special thing.
because back
We
in the day,
ruined it.
Yeah, originally I think it was just Bree that filmed it, and then Paul started doing it, and then Jacob did that one time, and so finally I think they settled on just only Paul. Sunday dinner.
Yeah.
Is Paul's
So
thing.
just please do us a favor and consider the fact that you don't want to be responsible for ruining a really fun event. And it will not be a fun event if every other person here has a camera in their hand, walking around the whole night doing this. That is not fun for anybody. That's not fun for anybody. And then for you all who want to enjoy the videos, you don't want to sit there and watch the same video 10 or 15 different times. So we're blessed to have channels, and we're blessed to be able to have a big event, and we're blessed to be able to have, everybody wanting to be a part of it. But we have to make sure that we don't ruin it for everybody. And I promise you, doing it the traditional way, like at the boat races where there were 10 cameras out, what you saw in fact were 10 different videos. Now you can scream all you want to, whoever this lady over here is, she's putting all caps and demanding no. Well, it's not going to work that way. We are not going to have 10 different videos of the exact same thing and everyone walking around with their camera putting it in people's faces. So this may be an executive decision. I'll talk to the family a little bit later, and I can promise you this is what's going to happen. Is that just mean to make it an executive decision?
I mean, no, you're the one hosting the event.
But do you not think that's the most logical and the most rational?
Yeah, I can see that right now. Everybody with a camera in their hands going, what is this?
Yeah, everyone with a camera in hand, it's not even fun anymore. And you would not, if that was an event that you went to, let's just say that you went to a family reunion, and at that family reunion, there were 10 different people that all have channels. You would not feel comfy sitting there having real conversation if, in fact, they weren't real conversations. Because you have to set up straight and tall, have to suck your tummy in, you have to be prim and proper, you can't say what's really on your mind. And if you want to have a true event, then you can't be having it masked over by cameras all over the place.
I understand.
Thank you for everyone who's saying yes, you're right, Lester. That's true. Even though I think that a lot of the arguments might be from people who say, I don't watch YouTube, and they know that some channels are only on YouTube. I don't watch Facebook, and some channels are only on Facebook. Well, that will be, you'll have to get the cliff notes. You'll have to get the cliff notes from that one over there. But we're trying to bring back a little bit of order and a little bit of sanity to family events. And in all honesty, and I think that you'll agree with this, you don't do video creation, not yet, even though we want you to.
I have an archive ready.
Good, but you would agree that since we've become so many video creators, there's not really much sanity in a lot of family events. Would you agree with that? There's not as much organization because everyone's trying to grab the moment.
Yeah, that can happen whenever there's just a ton of people filming all at the same time.
I have to find that one. That was so funny. Someone said something very funny, and I don't mean to make fun on it, but it's so darn true. It said, oh my God, it's about Paw Paw. And this is so true. I don't know where it went, but it says, besides, Paw Paw will never edit. Paw Paw doesn't edit either. So that's why he's faster at getting it out. That is true. My dad will not take the time. Now, guys, my dad's up there in age, and so he's doing the best that he wants to do. So it's not the best that he can, but it's the best that you. Everyone who gets up into their age, at some point, you ain't gonna tell them nothing. You ain't gonna tell them nothing. They do what they want to do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it, and you ain't gonna change their mind. And so my dad's like, you know what? They can watch the video or they don't have to watch the video, but this is the best and the fastest way I can get it out there. And so there's no editing. It's just simple recording straight through. And you get what you get. You get what you get. And that's the way it is going to be. Sometimes Dad will take a drive to the woods and he'll be like, I'm going to go down and show y'all the bees. Y'all just hold on. And his camera is sitting there while he's driving. It never stops recording. He's just sitting there. It'll be like in Heidi's face, like this close to Heidi's face. It'll be facing the ground. It'll be facing the air. People have gotten so sick from vertigo. And then all of a sudden, then Dad will stop. And now he starts recording again. And he never cuts all of that out. Don't say he's old. He's at the age where he doesn't care anymore. He's still making a video and he still enjoys what he's doing. He loves the interaction with people that watch his videos, even though half the comments are like saying, I can't watch. I had to close my eyes and wait till you got there. Motion sickness. It is motion sickness. Well, hey, me and Ben got to go. He's come to work today, and what he's doing is being very sneaky. He's found his way to come over here during this live to try to distract me from the list of jobs we have to do, just so he can take him a really long break. And at some point, he'll be like, well, I worked my 4 hours. Well, I guess I've worked 4 hours. I got to get out of here.
I don't do that.
Ben?
I don't
Ben?
do that. I never leave. Okay, I've been here for a certain amount of time. Time to go. I've never done that ever.
Yeah. I know. Ben's good. Guys, we will let you go. It's been a really fun live. I am very sorry we could not get our special guest on, but I completely understand that when it comes to finding the right signal, you have to have a strong signal, or in fact, you're not going to have a quality live. And we would not want to have that for you. It would not look good for us. And so it would not do justice for a really gifted TikToker.
Well, everyone's saying you invited me over here.
Hey, you're not supposed to remember that.
You invited me over
Guys,
here.
you don't have to call his attention to that. It is true. I did invite him over here. Invite him over here.
If I may answer one more question, no, I am not an only child. Yes, I'm the only kid in most of my parents' videos, but that's because both Dustin, my older brother, he has his own house, his own job, and with a family. And then Elijah, lives in College Station. He's a student at A&M.
Yeah, Ben.
I'm the middle child.
I'm going to say something, though, and this is a compliment to you. I don't know how your mom feels about this, but I've watched every one of your mom's videos. And when I go to your mom's channel and I click on most popular, do you know out of her top 10, you're in almost every one of those?
Yes, I know. That's why I have. I'm just going to say it now. I will be launching a channel sometime next week.
I've always
get ready.
I've always made fun of this one channel. I do. I kind of like roll my eyes and make fun of this one farm channel. You probably know who I'm talking about, who completely exploits one of his children.
Gigum. Sorry, I saw someone say something.
And in every video, that are usually about 45 minutes long. 35 of those minutes are about this kid. It's just on this kid. It's this kid. It's this little kid. Oh my God. It is so darn annoying to me, because if I'm going to watch a channel, a farm channel, I want to see the farming channel and not have to watch some kid for 30 minutes. But here's the thing, in every other comment, oh, this is so cute. Oh, I love how he talks. Oh, I think this is so sweet. Oh, and oh my gosh. And so what Tina has done is completely exploited Ben. You do realize that, right? Your mom is doing the same thing as that particular channel I'm talking about, and she probably follows you around trying to find her next big video. Oh, Ben cooks me dinner. Oh, Ben does this. Oh, Ben mows the yard. Oh, Ben surprises me for my birthday. Oh, Ben.
This alone is why I love A&M. Queen Reveille.
Are you going to get on one of them A&M kicks right now?
Queen Reveille. All hail Queen Reveille. All hail Queen Reveille.
Is that a German Shepherd?
No, she's a rough collie.
Oh, so if you guys don't know this, I don't know if Tina's talked about it or not. Tina says Ben is her favorite. Ooh, you better never tell any of your brothers that. Tina and Rob have always raised German Shepherds. How many of y'all had total? That's like their dog.
2. Well,
just
no,
two?
4 over the years.
Yeah, total over the years.
Yeah, 4.
I believe it all started with that movie.
Atticus, and then Ollie, and then Mila, and then Mila too.
What was that movie with Will Smith about the zombies? I Am Human. No, I Am
Robot. I've never even seen that movie.
Okay, there's a movie with Will Smith, and he has to fight aliens, not aliens, but zombies, and he has a German Shepherd. I Am Legend. I Am Legend. And Tina saw that movie when it first came out, and she and Rob fell in love with the German Shepherd. And so that was the beginning when they first got Atticus.
Well, some of it was like a little bit of therapeutic for my mom. We got Atticus in December of 2007, right when my mom started going through cancer. And then we got Ollie in March of 2011 as to be like his wife, but
His companion, yeah.
She was too young, so the breeding never happened, unfortunately. They waited too long to get a girl. And then we got our third German Shepherd in 2015. And we got rid of her because she, was bad. We gave her to another family, and then we got another German. Then Atticus died in January.
This is just going to go on and on and on. The facts in his head, they never stop. Can I just say, vote for Pedro, except for vote for Lester?
Okay.
And you never answered that question. Why would you not vote for me? Why would you not vote for me? If you had to vote for, if you were not allowed to vote for yourself, if you go to the podium, no one's watching. It's a secret ballot. You will walk to a podium. You will cast your vote, and you'll put it in a container. And then we're going to call the votes out. So there'll be a tally. Why would you not vote for me? If you can't vote for yourself.
Why would I? So what would be the specific reason why I wouldn't vote for you?
Well, you can't say why you would. So why would you not?
Okay, yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Everyone's saying they're saying, let Ben finish. Let Ben finish. He'll never stop. He rambles on and on and on and on and on. He'll never stop. I'm doing you a favor.
I know people they think a lot about me, but they only see what they see on camera. They have a lot of assumptions like, oh, Ben never smiles, Ben never talks. Y'all it's like y'all just capture the bad. Y'all, I don't know why y'all only see the bad moments.
Oh Lord, I'm still waiting for an answer. Why would you not vote for me?
I don't know.
Is it because you want to vote for someone else, like your brother?
I don't even know if I'm going to vote for at all.
Jake.
I'm going to sit out this election.
You're not sitting it out. You have to vote.
I'm going to sit out this election.
You're going to take your turn, and you're going to walk up to that ballot booth, because I'm going to be recording. I will not record with you, right? But I will be recording if that is in fact my video. Someone's going to have it on video of you voting, and you better think really long and hard about your Uncle Lester and how much I love you and how much I do for you. And yes, I get on to you. How often do I get on to you?
I never said I would not vote for you.
How often do I get on to you? Every time that you come over here? But is it out of love?
Yeah, yes.
Yes, it is. It is out of love. It is kind of a tough love, but I get on to him, but only because I want perfection from him. Not for me. I want perfection from him. Is that true?
Yeah.
I want you to be your best you. I want you to be your best you. Now get over there and watch that, clean up that barn.
Someone says I already did. Someone said that I'm not going. I am going to the prom. Who said I'm not?
He's going to the prom, y'all. He's already got his costume, and I know what it is, but I'm not saying. I will not reveal that.
I got 2. So I'm going to change throughout the night.
Oh, okay. So Ben will also change.
But only once.
We're going to have fun, y'all. I will change at least twice, maybe 3 times. I don't know exactly how Jamie's going to change. I don't know what Kim's going to. I don't really know. But don't try to control Ben. I'm trying to control Ben like I'm the puppet master. I can just control him. I wiggle him around. Ben, just like Jamie, just like everyone in this family, comes from very strong bloodline where you can't control anyone in this family. There's no one in this family who can be controlled. Is that true? Manipulated, controlled. Oh no, you have a different opinion on that?
I'm not going to say anything.
You're going to say Gigi.
No.
Who?
I'm just not going to say anything.
You're not going to say anything?
I'm not going to say
Okay,
anything.
well, Ben's going to keep a family secret
I'm
a
not
secret.
gonna say anything.
So, all right. Friends, thank y'all for watching. We love you very much. We appreciate you so darn much. And I'm so sorry for keeping y'all for so long. I will be in so much trouble when it comes to Facebook. YouTube will be fine. Facebook is going to they're going to shadow ban me for a week. You know what that means?
Yes.
They'll get so upset with me that they will not expose my videos to anybody. You'll all be saying, what happened to Lester's channel? Did he stop making videos? That's not true. I still make them every single day.
That disco ball is shining over here.
But no one will ever see them because Facebook is going to hide them. Thank y'all for watching. We love you, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.
Bye-bye.